Subnetting is a sub-networks, which means that the one network is divided into the two or more networks. Think about a pizza, and normally a pizza is a rounded shape, and the pizza is divided into normally 8 slices. Think of a pizza as a whole as a network, and these slices as a subnetwork or subnetting. Why we do divide the pizza into the slices is to better organize the pizza for the someone to eat. So subnetting is used to better organize the data, or the networks is better organized. How is subnetworks used? We can see that subnetwork is usually divided into different classes: class A, B, C, D and E. We will usually talk about the class A, B and C, which is further divided into the two network and host. In class A, there are in total 32 bits divided with 8 bit of network while 24 bit of host. Similarly, class B is divided into network and host with 16 bit of network and similar bits of host, while class C is divided into network and host again with 24 bits of networks and 8 bit of host. Actually, in subnetting, we can take one of the bits from the host for the subnetting. Let's suppose in class C, we can take the 25th bit, which will be the first bit of the host, can be a subnet. We can make it more clear by taking an example. Let's take an example to subnet 192.162.10.0/26. We want to subnet the 26th bit of the subnet. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. First we will draw the 24 bits of network. First 8 bits of network, second 8 bits of network, third 8 bits of network. Now comes the 25th bit. We want to subnet 25th and 26th bit of the network. So we will of the host. So we will place ones in terms of a 25th bit and 26th, and the rest with the zeros. We need to calculate the three things. First of this are number of subnets, which is calculated by using the formula 2 is to the power x, where x is the number of ones, that is the 25th and 26th bit, it is 2 number of ones here. The 2 is to power 2 will be 4, that is the 4 subnets. Number of subnets will be 4. Second thing we need to calculate is hosts per subnet, which is calculated 2 is to the power y minus 2. Here y is the number of zeros in the last 8 bit when we are dealing with the class C, since it is a class C. Or we can say the number of zeros in the host subnet. We have divided the network and host into network and host. So in the host subnet, to 2 power y, here 2 power y, here is 6 minus 2. It will be a 62 hosts per subnet. Now we will come for the third. Then the third is the block size. How we will calculate block size? Since we know that the total number of size is 256, while if we it will be 192. How it comes to be 192? The last 8 bits were 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We can recall that in binary it will be written as 1 2 4 8 16 32 64 128. Therefore 128 plus 64 will give us 192. Therefore 256 minus 192 will give 64. So the block size will be 64. host per subnet, the number of subnets was 4, while host per subnet was 62. So the block size was 64, and the number of subnets were 4. So it means we will have 4 subnets, and the subnet we can call it subnet 0, subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3. The first subnet will start from 1 and end at 62, because one of the two bits are stored, for one for network and one for broadcast. The next will start with 65 and end at 126. Similarly, the other one will start at 128 and end at 190, and this will start at 193 and end at 254. So we can see that there are 4 subnets. It can be divided into 4 subnets, subnet 0, subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, and then each subnet contains 62 hosts at 1 to 62, 62 hosts in each subnet. This is all about class C. If we talk about class B, which have network bits and host bits each of 16 bits. Therefore, we can easily say that, let's take an example, 176.16.0.0, it's an IP address, and we have to subnet the 17th bit. First 8 bit will simple be 1, next 8 bits will be 1, 2, 17th bit will be 1, and rest will be 0. Now we can do that. The 17th bit is 0, 17th bit is 1, therefore it can be masked at 255.255, and through binary it is written at 128. It will be 128, and this will be 0. This will be 0. Now we have to calculate 3 things: number of subnets, that is 2 is to the power x. What was x? The number of ones. 1 equals to 2 number of subnets. The host per subnet will be 2 power y minus 2 equals to 2 number of 07 minus 2. It will be 126. Number 3, block size will be 256 minus 128. 128 equals to 128. This shows that we will have 2 subnets, that is subnet 0 and the subnet 1, each with 128 block size, that is from 1 to 126, and this one from 128 to 254. So similarly, we can do these the same things for the class C. This is for the subnetting class for the CCN. We will be uploading more videos. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe our channel.